The Masterplan is trying to create a new urban centre. Lots of homes, up to 3,500 on our Masterplan area. Employment land for up to 20,000 people, that's 2 million square feet of offices. And doubling and improving the diversity and the choice of the retail and the leisure.
We are absolutely committed to engaging with the local residents and the local businesses.
There's an incredible opportunity to create something special for an amazing part of London.
Over the last 3 years that I've been working on the project, we've spoken to thousands of people and learned a great deal from the community. It's a really special and individual area, but this in the middle, car park and 1980s, 1990s buildings, isn't really doing enough for the local community in terms of employment, in terms of space for business and opportunities, and importantly I think opportunities for young people to want to stay here and want to call this home.
Well, since 2015 we've got a new team on board, headed up by Roger Madeline. With his King's Cross experience, that brings tremendous knowledge and delivery experience to a project of this scale.
What we've tried to do is look at the master plan and make it more flexible, make it respond better to what's there today, what's in the surrounding area. Some of the assets are actually very important, so things like the dock office, Canada Water Dock and Greenland Dock, and the Printworks, which we think there might be a truly special opportunity to do something amazing with.
One of the really key issues on this project is transport, and we recognise that Canada Water Station, Surrey Quay Station are very busy, and we need to find a solution for the interchange capacity that's currently constrained within those stations if we're to bring forward our project. And we're in some very serious discussions with TfL about how do we do that.
Tesco's is a really important local store. The plan is now to relocate the store in a location which enables better movement in and out of the Masterplan site. So this really important route around Greenland Dock, for example, and under the road and into the site will be made possible by that very first big move.
Over the last year, the master plan has really progressed, and that's been in direct response to us finding out what occupiers really want. And I'm really encouraged how confident we're starting to feel about Canada Water being a real credible office location.
The lovely Italian dock office at the northern corner of the site, British Land have purchased that, and gives the opportunity to really integrate it with the site and I suppose to enjoy the historic nature of that lovely old building.
One of the key pieces of feedback that we had in the last consultation was people's concerns about height and about density. And we've listened to that, with the mayoral priority to see this site located for a substantial amount of new homes and new job opportunities, that there will need to be some taller buildings. It's about architecture, it's about appropriately locating those, and it's about testing that with the stakeholders.
We've rethought the leisure centre and of course its location as well. Instead of a standalone building, we are now looking to integrate that within a mixed-use building. A new opportunity arises from that to very much embed it within the heart of the master plan. One of the spaces is of course Canada Water Dock itself, that big space that's formed around it. The other new space is a relocated town square, much more in the heart of a town centre and surrounded by active shops and restaurants. It's not just about spaces, any master plan needs a whole network of streets and ways to move around. The master plan network of streets is more informal and more relaxed, and there's a lot about being able to really connect movement through the site and across the site.
I think one of the extraordinary features about the surrounding area is just the beautiful green and blue spaces and the social infrastructure. In terms of secondary education, we're talking to Southwark about the possibility of a 16 to 18-year-old element of education here, working very closely with the new businesses coming in.
Over the last year we've been thinking a lot about our housing strategy, what kind of place the master plan is going to be and what kind of homes it's going to provide, and we've been doing quite a lot of research, trying to understand the local area, the local need, gaps in provision and affordability as well. We're now at a point where we're looking for the master plan to provide a range of homes for different ages, incomes and life stages to help support a vibrant town centre as well, make sure there are people here day and night and support a range of local communities.
It will deliver a new urban centre for London, fit for the future, with a huge range of uses where people work and live and shop all alongside one another, and you'll feel like a normal street in a normal part of central London.
British Land's long-term commitment to this project is exactly the same as its other long-term commitments to other major land holdings and developments and ownerships in London. It retains ownership in all of its projects other than one-off buildings for decades. And we absolutely see Canada Water as part of continuing this strategy in London.